Matrimony is a holy sacrament officiated by a priest of uniting a man to a woman. Through this holy sacrament, the man and the woman become one. All Roman Catholic priests are only married to the Church. On the day of their ordination, they take the vow of celibacy. Celibacy is the state of not being married or to be devoted to be single. A promise of celibacy is a promise not to enter into marriage, but instead to consecrate one's life to service.
Rafael Pistelios, a married priest. I was in the ministry for 7 years. I got married in 1983. I live a happy life as a married priest. There was no doubt when I decided to be ordained as a priest. I was really in full consent na in receiving the sacrament of ordination. That's all. As a normal life of priest, I was doing the way we do in the ministry, and I enjoy. I feel some kind of satisfaction, fulfillment. I plan to raise a family because I have decided to get out of priesthood. When I was a priest, I was so happy, I was contented, I was satisfied, I was fulfilled, working, doing things in ministry. So as when I got married, it was also a thing that gave me a satisfaction because it was a decision. It was not just an accident. There was some degree of discrimination, of knowing or of the herd priest going out. It is a big story for them. Their father is a priest. They were not embarrassed to say that my father is a priest.
And Lynette Balmore Pistelios, married to an ex-priest of Philippines. Actually, we met